It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson, who's closing in on 1,000 yards.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
Jones now on the return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
The Bears at 500 at 6-6. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. On third and short, they'll try option left. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
They'll go again to Jones. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
You look at this Bears defense.
They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better.
Touchdown! Packers! Travis Kelce, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
You always worry about the platform, the snow, but no problems there. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC.
A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in a playoff push right now.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6.
Well, this defense for the Packers very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Justin Jefferson with career touchdown number 60. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
On 3rd down, Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Throwing. Love. He finds his man. Complete. That's Reed. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bears 41.
To the air again, Love. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. Down the left sideline, and they will score. A pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
2nd and 7 from the 20. Love looking to throw it. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. To throw now. Here's Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 53 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Love. That quick throw there is incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
A 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day, and I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. And he's giving me the evil eye, folks. To the left side, there's the tight end Musgrave. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Again, it's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
A 2nd down throw for Love. A short throw to Musgrave. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Travis Kelce with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And the Bears going to take over now late in this first half. And they've got just over 50 seconds to go till halftime, so they can try to put something together if they want. They'll start with Davis Price on the ground. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Brought down that time by Quay Walker. They work now on 2nd and 9. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if the defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there. And he's got the hook up to Morgan. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. And that's going to be incomplete. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense? And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2. On now is the Packers punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
These two teams, you may remember, they met up at Soldier Field earlier this season with the Bears winning that one. So a victory here in Lambeau would give them a sweep of the season series.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off, racing to the end zone. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. And now both of these defenses have something to brag about following this one. Each with a pick 6 today.
Yeah, even there, but we still have to decide a winner, don't we, partner? And what they really want to brag about after this one is getting that W. The turnovers are great. Can they make plays now that tilt the balance in their favor?
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 2nd and 6. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Okay, let's decide here. He was open, right? Not extraordinarily open, but open enough that if you're an NFL quarterback, you got to make the throw, right? That's got to be complete.
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
These guys running back out of the backfield. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
An option give to Davis Price.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature.
Touchdown Bears! Justin Jefferson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 21. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Keep the ball moving forward. You got
Love now. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Tommy Adebawore in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Love. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get it. Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Midge used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
And then Coach just dropped a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. Incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Bears' 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
They'll set up a throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down at the 25. Rashawn Gary from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Back to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 43. The disaster there, I mean, you saw it coming. The pressure gets knocked down, the interception.
Sometimes the best throw you make is the one you
don't make.
Exactly. Take care of the football.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Second down, Love. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Well, he's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
A good return there, 17 yards, and the Bears take over.
Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a carry by Davis Price.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to...
Here comes 2nd down.
On play action, they'll throw.
Gets this to Moore.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit because it's a 2-minute situation.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
He'll drop to throw.
Completes this to Jefferson.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll look to throw here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
This is 1st and 10.
Now back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. call to come with a blitz there in this situation.
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's
oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Packers are going to take over at the 11-yard line.
It's not the first time we've seen him get one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Oh, but a great tackle there. Going to hold him to no gain as the clock runs.
Second and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Jones again on second down. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Looking into the snowflakes, and he muffs it. And they're going to have very poor field position as he's out of bounds at his 7-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds. That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Now he's loose again. Justin Jefferson. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little